things, I'm dropping it. Yeah. And here I come to sit down. Turn signs on. Signs on. Paisan. Signs on, Paisan. Check the audio. There we go. Yeah. I keep forgetting. Ah. Let me get in here. So I gotta make a couple videos tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with freaking Savvy tomorrow. Yeah, it's cold in the garage, y'all. It's cold. Think in time. Think in time. Think in time. Thinking about it in time. Yes. So I do have to do a couple of videos tonight so that I can cover up tomorrow. But I should be hanging out with Savvy tomorrow for a little bit. So hopefully I got something here. So I had a pot roast, multi-mash sandwich. We did buy meat for pot roast. We bought roast today. So. But I got all this here worked out. So hopefully hang out with Savvy. I got something cool to document things with. No, he's not. He's new to the family, so totally new to the family. Yes. So, battery powered light. I like it. Yeah, yeah. He's cool, huh? Yeah. Blew it all out. You can't see it no more. With some Francis action. Francis! Facial recognition doesn't work without a face. But no, he's never had it. I mean, it's been a while since I've had a multi-mash too, so I can't say too much. You know? Facial recognition. But yeah, I love this little light. It's wherever you want. Set it on a table, clip it on your belt. I love it. It's one of my favorite friggin' stupid lights I have. But yes, per as the normal situation, I've only got a limited amount of time because I do have to make videos for tomorrow tonight. And I have to stick to it pretty strictly today. So if you'd like to hang out, I don't have that long, probably a little over an hour. You know, not trying to kill it, not trying to come up here doing, hey, I got these topics, you know. So if you got something to say, ask or whatever, want to talk trash on me, go for it. I only got like 2 beers, 2 ribs, 2 cigs kind of deal. So thinking time, how was your day, man? I hope you had a good day. Today I had was it a rough day? Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, I did manage to get some stuff taken to the dump, which was nice. I got to sleep in a little bit. It was nice. I saw my son's mother. Cleaned out the dryer. Nice. I do that every time I do wash. I didn't do any wash today, so. I saw my son's mother. She's helpless without help, so. Literally the meaning of the word. Oh, behind the panel. Oh, yeah. I got one of those little suction tools that hooks up to your vacuum. It's got like a long kind of nose thing on it. It's the nose thing broke, so we just use like a plastic tube now. So, But yeah, if someone wants to know, like anything, you can ask me a question, ask me stuff, ask me stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm here for a limited time. Limited time offer. Y'all talk to me, I talk back. I do have a cane set up for, it's a monopod cane for some journeying and some fun times, hopefully, in the near future here. I got a buddy of mine. I was supposed to hang out at some point, go to the Home Depot, pick up some parts, do some shit. Um, so hopefully something a little bit more long form. And then I've got it rigged right now so it's like vertical, but I think I can do. See, I gotta just fix the camera. And I have it like this because this way I can just take this off if I want to just like sit there and talk to someone and just like War of the Worlds freaking tentacles this thing out. You know? War of the Worlds. Yeah. Alright. The owl sign is awesome. What is it? It's an owl sign. Shoot. I don't know. Can I pull it off in there? I think I used 2 nails this time. Pardon me. Yeah, it's on 2 nails. Can't really pull it off. When I get the chance, when I can pull everything out, I'll take a photograph. I'll post it on my my community posts. It is a like a sign from a sign company. I venture to say, sorry, that if you wanted to look up "We Never Sleep" Night Owl Cafe sign, you might find it. Pretty standard kind of deal. I know the company that made it really wanted a bunch of people to buy it, so they made a bunch of them. Yeah, no, I appreciate that for real. So, it's I got a guy who always shows up. His name's Wise Owl. So when I saw it in the thrift store, I paid $10 for it. But I think I looked it up or something, or I took a picture of it, looked it up on Google Images or whatever, and it said it's like a $30 sign. So I was pretty happy with that. So. I just thrift a lot. I mean, honestly, the skeleton came from the dump. That came from the thrift store. These were both like, clearance items. So. And I do appreciate you saying that. I fell in love with the sign as soon as I saw it. I think it looks cool. Not to mention, I do like coffee, but I only drink coffee at night. So. Take from that what you will. But there is a company that makes it. I'll snap a picture. I'll put it in my community, my community posts. And it's gotten quite cold in the garage. I suppose it's only going to get worse from here. So. I think tomorrow I probably need to take a day off from streaming just to figure out how I'm going to do this inside. Because I did not mind sweating in the garage here. Running a couple fans was nice. But anyway, yeah, pardon me, wow. Anyway, so, yeah, I was out, I think it was thrifting with Pops one day. So we go out, we're going to look for like building materials. Sometimes we have jobs we're looking for like a replacement window or something like that, and that's where I found that. Oddly enough, we didn't find the window that we wanted to get. We did find plenty of windows that were similar size, just not the window we wanted to get. That was at a restore, a Habitat for Humanity restore. Yeah. Yeah. Any more questions? Because I take them. I take all the questions. Uh, all right. Thinking time, like behind the panel. Oh, so you basically took like part of the friggin' thing apart to clean up the dryer lint in it. Yeah, that's fun. It is fun. That's real fun right there. It's not a bad deal. I like to go and hang out. I like to go and clean out everybody's lint traps. Hello, lady. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to do out your lint trap. Was that a come on, or were you trying to fix something in my life? A little bit of both, I think. Um, sorry, I was just thinking, you could maybe like take a screenshot of the stream and then like Google search the image. Can maybe do that for you, then it'll be a nice. There's no wire in there. Aside from that, yeah, I have faith you'll find something similar or something that you like that's like that. For me, I try to live on the principle of luck. Yeah, I even moved the wire for you. I like to live on the principle of luck. I like to go into the thrift store and then get lucky and find something. It's just kind of a cool idea. Like, I think I had a bag of Transformers or something that I got at the thrift store. It's like a bunch of things. But I did bring a tool to the stream, not just this light lamp thing. I did bring a tool because I do talk about tools, movies, music, television series. I did bring a tool. It's hard to 15-second review it. So, Pops, one thing about the internet age. My Pops is in his 70s, okay? He could have bought, after I've gotten, like, plenty of battery platforms, other different things. I've got a the rigid 20 volt. I've got the Milwaukee 12 volt, right? He could have bought this in an M12. But he bought a pair of power shear pruners. It's probably not the best. It's like terrible battery. It likes to scream at you. But it can cut through things. I was doing pine trees today, right? We got all these little pines. We got like long growth pine in the whole front yard here. And so it's hard to 15-second review this thing. The reason why is it's kind of crap. Although, hey, you get one of these. I think it was like $30. Not a bad price, but what do I have? Do I have something here I can just cut? Maybe that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Do I have something I can cut? Do I have a stick? Did I prepare for this moment? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would I prepare for anything on a stream? Why would I prepare for anything on a stream? Oh, hey, that'll work. All right. It's from a Nerf gun. So I should be able to cut this. I think. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, cuts it. There you go. And then, ouch. Let's go for more cuts. I mean, it does what it's supposed to, right? It does what it's supposed to do on the label. I also have these pencil bushes that I got to prune every once in a while. Get a little wild and unruly. So once they reach like 20 feet tall, they kind of like grow arms to get more sunlight. I guess it could be a robot. Yeah, the battery's hard to get off. Could it be any harder to do? And it plugs in. It's got a barrel jack right there. Jeez Louise. Like, I really like I really like feeling like I'm living in the future, but still living in the 90s. It's a barrel jack, y'all. Freaking barrel jack. You know, USB-C. Come on. USB-C is probably the best thing ever. A barrel jack, that's just old crap. It's like, we're too cheap to consider any kind of modern technology in here. It's freezing here. Pajamas and boots are on. Nice. Okay, well, I have pajama pants on. I can admit that right here and right now. I can tell you that they clearly say on there. They say PlayStation. PlayStation. And I have my hoodie on. So. And I'm wearing a hat, too. Bump cap. How does a bump cap work? Well, it's got this stuff inside of it. It's a substrate. It's a little bump insert that keeps your head from getting all bumped up when you're working. It's a great gift for anyone who works under a house, anyone who works, in cabinets, any of that stuff. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and have one of these dumb things. I think even Pops is saying he's gonna quit. I'll see that day probably when hell freezes over. I don't know, it's possible this time. He quit once. I quit like 20 billion times, y'all. Cheers to the 5 people hanging out. Cool and chilling, being illin'. Drop a like if you wouldn't mind. Cheers to you. Yeah. Just remembering that I can't afford the beer I want right now. Anyway, so now I can't wait for the winter. Although losing like 130 pounds or something, I'm a little worried that this time around I'm just gonna have to layer up because I'm not crisp. The hat blew your mind. This one particularly is out of Milwaukee. It's a Milwaukee bump cap. It's about $35 at a Home Depot. This is where I bought this one. I actually have 2 of them. If you work in hats every day, you know why. But then I bought some morale patches. You just put whatever you please on there. What do we got here? Green American flag. Kabuki membrezeto. My shed is too low. Yeah, well, that's the thing. So I'm 6'6", Crisp. Okay? I'm 6'6". I wear this to go to get into my truck. Okay? Cheers. Yeah, it's great. Cheers. Didn't you leave a comment earlier? I'm pretty sure I said something back to you, Brazzetto. Hope you're doing well, too. Yeah, Milwaukee makes this one. You can buy just the insert for like $10 on Amazon. But I like these. These are decent hats. Plus, they also fit every other Milwaukee hat. And if you know anything about the job site, doesn't matter what tool you have, but as long as you have a Milwaukee hat, most people won't give you that much crap for carrying around DeWalt. Yeah, I still have great arguments for DeWalt, so it's not a big deal. There's a reason they got rid of their 12-volt line, or 14-volt line, or whatever. Sorry. Yeah, you see, I am live, and I am not working tonight. Technically, being here, I'm working, so, all right, I'm also not working. Chris, I gotta tell you, dude, like, you could buy an insert for $10, or you could buy, like, just what I bought. I've never tried an insert, so take from that what you will. No, I said it that way. They thought I said it that way. Did I say it that way? Should I have to roll the tape back? You're always working. Yeah, you're right. That's the thing. I'm a workaholic. Like, we were like, oh, you an alcoholic? I was like, no, actually, I'm much more of a binge drinker, but workaholism, that's a big problem for me. I mean, take this for instance. This is some sort of work for me. It's not easy work either. Um, yeah. Sorry for the awkward silence as I silently reflect on why I'm here and what I'm doing. um, but no, I don't have a drinking. I got no problem drinking. It's a good way to look at it. You flip it back on everyone else, then, don't you? Anyway, so yeah, I should probably just start a series about tools that Pops bought that I don't get. Why he bought? Why did he buy this knockoff thing when we have 3 really good friggin' battery platforms? We frequently have like friggin', perks from Home Depot. We could have bought anything, right? Name electric scissors. They don't even. It says electric pruning shears, right? Electric scissors. I got no problem drinking. Well, I mean, I gotta admit, I have like one of them problems drinking, like the dude from Airplane. That's when I developed my drinking problem. We can't even get it into his mouth or whatever. I love that movie. Anyway, so if anyone wants to hit up the company that made this, it's C&Mu Accounting Limited, owned by Billy Hahn. Okay, and his address is Castellana 9144 28046 Madrid. That's in Spain, if you didn't know. And if you'd like to contact him about this tool, compliance at Gravamosa Outlook. Outlook. What a classy friggin' business guy, huh? He's got an Outlook. Wow. I don't have an Outlook. I don't have an Outlook. But yeah, Pops bought this, and he could have just bought a tool on a dang tool battery system that we have. So, whatever. I'm not that upset. I'm just like, and the thing works fine. It does what it says. It doesn't say I bought it to he bought it to prune, right? But it says electric scissors. Everything about it just kind of like disturbs me roughly, ever so roughly. Well, I think I got another tool around here. Yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, this is it. So when we used to do carpets and shit, right? We had those like hammer nailer things, right? The hammer staplers. And it turns out that the hammer staplers that we have, well, they don't take the staples, or the staples they take, they don't make anymore, right? They're like T60 or T50 or something, right? And so he bought this to staple down some carpet padding in that studio that features prominently where my cat, I should say my cat, where Zoe hangs out. And I gotta say, this ain't bad. It represents everything I said that was wrong about the other tool. Doesn't have a barrel jack. It's got a USB-C. It's a current modern day friggin' thing by some measure of imagination, right? Do I have some chunks of wood around here? Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have chunks of wood around here in droves. There's one under the desk. Okay. This is for when I do knife strings. All right, so turn it on, and it does the job. It's not bad, and it does it handily very well. I really don't have a lot of misfires and misshots with it. So that's the Bill Meyer. I'm pretty sure it's this Bill Meyer. Yeah, anyway, so, yeah, it's not bad, okay? Compared to the power shears, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I am worried that this thing's gonna die in a year, but I ain't gonna lie, it does the job. just like the bump cap does the job. See, the bump cap is the most integral part of a tall man's life. It's got a substrate on the inside, makes you feel freaking great. Because when you hit your head, you're like, ouch. Right? It's like, here, I can demonstrate. Here's a wrench. Ouch. 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 It's an instinctive ouch now. It's not like a real, it's not like a real thing. It doesn't even hurt when I do that. And I don't go hard, but like, I still could hurt myself if I was hitting myself at that speed. I ain't gonna lie. I've actually been looking at actual hard hats, so give you some thought process on that one for about a second. Hold on. We switch out to the Goonduck Saints. The Goonduck Saints. The Goonduck Saints. Goonduck Saints. Hey. All right. YouTube reminding me I have about 6 hours to sleep. Wow, that's amazing. See if I can finish this first beer. Cheers. Yes. I do have a small heater set up right here. So if anyone wonders, how I'm staying so warm. Sorry, I got to see with that. Luckily, I just pee right here. It's cool. It's amazing. I recall someone told me once, they said, you don't buy beer, you rent it. I said, that doesn't make any sense. You might take the beer, buy it, refine it in your own refinery, and then expel the waste like a factory. I don't know if you rent it though. Beer is very much so a commodity. And how is beer a commodity and what's the proof? I don't know. I can tell you. Ain't you ever seen that movie, Smokey and the Bandit? Ha 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 ha. But yeah, I spent today. I made all homemade food. Eggs, some cheese, a little sausage, piece of toast with some butter on it. It was so good, right? And then for lunch, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I hadn't had one in friggin' a couple of years, yo. Great, by the way. And then for dinner, I just so what I do is I like cut up steak into little bits, and then like I'll put it in gravy, and I'll make like enough to freeze some, and make 2 packets. So I used like half or like a packet of that. Some nice white rice, peas and carrots. And I'm happy to report that we have found and are currently drinking eggnog in the house now. Yeah, so. And yes, it's Milwaukee's Best Light, the Beast. How is the light beer the Beast? I don't know. It's just the Beast. How of the Beast. All right. Yeah, I can't afford friggin' 24 right now. So I bought the 15. Keep me going. Anyway, so and I actually like this beer. It's like when I was growing up, this was a good beer to drink. It wasn't as good as some of the other beers out there, but this was a decent beer. And funny enough, Milwaukee's Best is the first beer that Miller created. It was like their original beer, right? Like this is their original beer. Then there's High Life, and then there's Miller Lite. So like this is the originator of the flavor. So anyway. And yeah, Fletch lives. Fletch lives. Come on. I don't want to rip a fingernail off. Yes, I'm that weak and old. Cheers. I think you just put the heater right here. I was just blowing right on me. And then you guys just have to deal with the heater that's right there. Kabuki man, Brazetto needs song, LOL. It was like, well, that's a way to look at it. Brazetto. Can I talk about another tool? I got another tool here. So, like, despite there being a DeWalt and a Milwaukee right here on the table, people have told me that I'm not really, I don't like Milwaukee or something. Like, you a Milwaukee guy. I was like, I don't know. Kind of have this thing. It kind of proves that I've had one on my entire life, and I do like Milwaukee a whole lot. Milwaukee makes some tool decisions that I don't get. This thing has the torque. So I had a hammer drill, and halfway through the job, the hammer drill died. So luckily we had this in the truck. And yeah, this thing's friggin' heavy. It's like the god of all fucking hole shooting friggin' drill bags. Anyway, so it's from 1971. Yeah, 1971. I keep saying 1975 because 1975 sounds really good. But it's like I got a Delta Rockwell freaking drill press over there. It's 76 years old. I got a bunch of stuff around here. So, yes. And I am here for a limited time, so that we're very clear here. I'm not going to be here all night. I'm not going to be hanging out. So I got more videos to make today. More videos for the good people of the world to watch tomorrow. So I hope that I'm not skipping. Am I skipping? The world to watch tomorrow. No, I'm not skipping. Cool. All right. Got to check every once in a while. Quality control, people. But yeah, like, I don't think that there's a fight between Milwaukee and DeWalt. They do essentially the same kind of deal, right? You can get the M12s. I think the M4, the 14 volts, were like trying to compete with that. It just couldn't. Because the M12 has that barrel, like, bottom friggin' battery. I think it integrates into the handle so well. I think there's a lot going on in Milwaukee's design that does a lot of good things. So, but I can tell you, like, sometimes they make crazy decisions. Like, there's a historically really bad decision they made on one of their friggin' flip knives. So, you know, there's a couple of them actually that I could point out. I just don't want to break out all the knives. So, yeah. Yeah. See, here's another Milwaukee thing. Milwaukee, right there. Look at that. This is the little Milwaukee mini wrench. And I gotta say, this is not a bad little thing. I think it's a little bit slicker than the Klein one, although I like the Klein one a little bit better because it doesn't have this little carabiner thing at the end. And if you want a carabiner that does this without having to carry all of this, I would recommend the Night Eyes Doohickey. That's a bit thinner of a tool in many respects. So if you're looking for thin, that's your best for a pocket ratchet. These ones, I like the Klein better, but this one's good. If you need one in your toolbox, the Weehaw. Now Weehaw makes the best friggin' bits in the industry. Many people will say this. They really do. But this little wrench is probably one of the better little wrenches I have too. So you know, am I going to sit here and like sing the praises of one company over the other when all of them are doing something very similar, but something very different in the same breath? No, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm a fanboy for this thing. If it's not red and black, I don't want it back. You know. By the way, for anyone whoever uses that, like, you know, red and black tools all day. You know, Milwaukee's not the only company that has red and black tools, motherfucker. It's like, so you're saying you buy this too, huh? So I'm saying you're buying this. I mean, I bought this. Why did I buy this? It's got the little corner bit. You can do the corners like an oven or like an iron. But yeah, anyone who's out there like, yeah, man, Milwaukee's the best, red and black, blah, blah, blah. Bauer, red and black, blah, blah, blah. Hello. How are you? You're welcome at the show. Cheers. So I'm finally getting notifications back on Oak City Gamers. I had to change from all to personalized to all back. So hopefully, if anyone out there is having problems getting notifications, just click, if you have the bell, unclick the bell and then re-click the bell. Should take care of it. YouTube's a weird freaking platform. But yeah. And I've been told that this is the worst model of this wrench, and I like it. It's like, whatever. So I guess a little bit about me. Ask me anything. I was an electrician, a plumber. I've always fixed my own cars. Right. So if you got an automotive question, a random question, you want to know where the sign came from, you want to know who the hell this guy is, what his name is. Shut up. I'm not going to say a name after saying shut up. Anyway, so I have to repeat a mystery than me not saying it. Pardon me? Pardon. Jeez Louise. Why don't you talk back to me? Don't you talk back to me? Oh no, I know it's too late. Beep. That's your name. Your new name is Beep. That's how it works now. Yeah, so if you needed a good glue, I can tell you, Elmer's is the only glue I use to make art. Can I show you a piece of art? Do I have a piece? Oh, it's right there. Cool. There you go. I made all these little hexagons out of glue. Out of this particular type of glue. Let me set up and change to the art guy string. Art guy. I don't care about tools, man. I just care about art stuff, bruh. That's not true. There's actually a whole different tool set for art. It's like a whole nother world outside of these tools. Like this. This is one of my favorite art tools. This is a Catalyst W02. And it's for acrylics. It's for, like large texture pieces. And it's silicone rubber. It's a pretty expensive freaking art tool. I know I have a box of. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Muffy, where'd it go? Hold on. Right here. No, that's not it. Nope. Can't find anything anymore. Not in this world. All right. Well, it is I have a whole brand new set of artist tools. They're like big gouache tools. But that does gouache too. It just does like a cool wavy. You'll see it in several of my pieces if I could ever get it online. I need to buy that domain. But I'm going to raise money by selling art locally again, which is something I haven't done in 20 years. That's going to be fun, hopefully. I say 20, I mean 15, right? Like, it's like 2016. So maybe less than that, right? Okay. But I did sell a lot before that. So with my new style, all this new stuff that I've been doing, hopefully I touch a bit more of an accord with it, or a chord in people's hearts or whatever. Hit the heart strings. Cheers. Yeah, I make these I have little jars. Last stream, I was literally just here filling jars with glue. Not filling the jar, but like, the jar had stuff in it. Flip it over, has the hexagon. And then, it's in the last stream. It's already public. It's already public. Doot. All right, so, anyone out there got a topic or something? Because, so if no one talks, I could just dip. I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be awkward sitting here. There is one out, so it's got like art and stuff in it. It's got the garage. I didn't like that. I don't know. Anyway, what's the song? Man in the Box. Alice in Chains. It's not about how much you sell. It's about endurance. It's about always doing your art. Like, whether you're selling it or not, you got to stow it, create it, keep it. The answer to life, holding on to things, letting things go. The experience lived. So, just take that for what it is. Yeah. Shit. So, I don't think I have very much to talk about. Like, that's part of the problem is, like, I don't have very much to talk about. If you'd like to check out my some of my old music, my last band, the Goondock Saints, is like right. It's like right here. It's right there. For right now it's right here. This is where it's at. Right, you see that? That's the Goondock Saints. There's 4 songs up there. It's a band from like 20 years ago. Cheers to Rush. Missed that guy. Great guitarist. Now he's just making weird fart sounding music. Which I'm fine with. As long as it's good fart sounding music, whatever. As long as it's good fart sounding music. So if you're smoking in token, you need a toker poker. This is the Bic version. Slide your Bic in. It's got a tamper stamp, and it's got a poker toke. Toker poke. So if you're out there, you smoking, you choking, got to get you a toker poker. Word to the wise, if you buy one of these, just make sure you have something to clean this off with. Yeah. Did I just freeze? Looks like it froze. So, yeah, anyway, here. So, like, one of the streams was like, it was restricted because it said I was instructing people on how to use drugs or whatever. It's literally just a J in my hand. So yeah, I don't know, man. Pretty easy to freaking get. Like, you take the fire and whatever, right? But yeah, hopefully I'll be coming back with more of this. I miss this. This was my favorite art. It's my favorite thing to do because it was like passive art. So I like the wrench. I'm sorry if it's the crappiest one they got. The model. What is the model number on this thing? They always had the stamped friggin' the model number on these damn things somewhere. Yeah. That's funny. It's like a ear of corn. It's about the size of an ear of corn. By the way, it's a great little wrench. I seen a Milwaukee, or not a DeWalt one that's got like a really long thing on it. It's got like there, so you can like really get in there. But no, this is a good wrench. I've been told this is the worst one they make, and I like it. I seen the Ryobi one that you plug into a USB-C. Nah, man. I'd rather get the cheapest Milwaukee than the most expensive Ryobi. Learned that lesson. Although I gotta say, I do have a couple things for Ryobi. I have this table saw by Ryobi. It still works really nice. And I got a chop saw. It still works really nice. It's not a radial arm saw. It's just a regular, like a trim chop for, like, cause like I have a radial arm saw, but it's heavy. So, carrying it around is heavy. Plus, it's like my favorite chop saw ever. It doesn't have a safety on it. It's a Craftsman. I wonder if I have it around here. It's got to be around here somewhere. I don't think it is. It's probably in the back of the shit. Anyway, but this friggin' Ryobi, it's like only right-handed. You can't left-hand anything, and both me and my father are quite left-handed, so it just bugs the crap out of us to use it. So No, I don't know why I did the squealy noise, but I do want to do a cat. It's a little scratchy night. Could probably do a kitten. Yeah, the best thing to do when if you can do that. By the way, I breathe in. Right. Okay. So breathe in. The best thing to do is walk into a store and just be like, and then like just watch people get confused. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah. Some quiet introspection for a sec there. Yes. And I'm out of beer. I'm out of beer. I guess I could have one more. I've got one more in there. Do I have one more? Sure I do. Only bought 15 of them. Where am I pulling the beer from? The weird thing on the door that I hate. So like, I have this mini fridge and it's got like this thing on the door where you can like stack cans like vertically or whatever. And if you and your buddies are like pulling beers out of it, boom, boom, boom. You get that third or fourth beer, it's like. So I'm smart. I just tall guy shit. Pick it off the top. See? Yeah. Yes. All right. So we're kind of running down the dream here tonight. It's not gonna last that long. Unless a million people show up, and if a million people show up, that's cool. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm still going to leave at the allotted time, which no one knows what it is aside from me. That's correct. I have made my life out of pure mystery. I mean misery. I mean mystery. Oh, the misery. I mean mystery. Anyway, so yeah, I actually fucking cooked real food today and ate real food all day. It was really nice. It's a change from like having to friggin' find something on the fly, like on the way out to somewhere. I fucking hate that. Oh, and like, I think all I have right now is like $10. So it's like, oh, I gotta make sure I use that pretty strategically, don't I? That's all you got. Anyway, so yeah, drink some beer. Cheers. Cheers to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Here's to you and me. Skull. There's only one thing I hate more in the world. It's not fucking more beer. I want more beer in the world. Should always be making beer. All right, sorry. I think we are actually continuously, as a human society, always making beer. I know that there's downtime in beer, but like time zones, right? All across the world, beer is being made, brewed, or stored, fermented, whatever. Think about it. Think about it. Because I've already done my 2 bowls worth. And on my 3rd beer, I should have only had 2 beers, but whatever. So if you want to ask some stuff, ask me stuff. I want to put like a really long thing here. It's like a gigantic diatribe of, I hope you had a really good day. And, I actually went out and I got cupcakes or whatever, anything interesting I can talk about? Anything interesting? Well, there's this guy. His name is Tis. I gotta not say his name. Oh, I can talk to you about the hammers. Do I have a hammers? I have a hammers. Ha! I have a hammers. Yeah, hammers. So, yeah, there's a little. Here's an old school Vaughn ball peen. A Vaughn ball peen hammer. I'll get another one too. It's Blue Point. I can't remember the names of all these two. I know this was a Husky. Or Craft. No, that's Crafted. Yeah, so. Old rubber mallet from back in the day. It says Craftsman right there, stamped into the wood, carved into it, whatever. I know that's a Vaughn ball peen hammer, and I got that one for free. This is the one we've had for years. It's a Blue Point ball peen hammer. You can almost see the sticker still on it. Now hold on, this one's a little rough and tumbled. This one's a rigid. If you look, you can see right there. It says rigid. It says rigid. And I think I gotta get a replacement handle for that thing. That's Craftsman, and then that's an S-wing, made in the USA, leather handle, classic S-wing, the original. We got this basically a few years back because Pops was like, I wish I had a hammer like I had back in the day. And now he never really uses his hammer unless he needs to. And the one he uses is the Milwaukee one that I bought him on the channel here a few months back for Father's Day. Chat. 24 owl days of dowel. 24 owls in 24 days. Finally, you showed up. Finally. It's getting cold in the garage. I gotta work probably tomorrow to reformat how I do these streams. Gonna figure out a way to do it. to do it right, child. I have nothing to talk about. I mean, I could regale you about the story of how I'm flat broke, but that's not neither here nor there. So I'm not actually flat broke. I have $10 right here. I got $10. Look at that, I got $10. There's a 5 in there, I swear. Busy as hell burning my taco. That's called browning the meat. You don't burn it. It burns. Like it smells like burn, but like if you brown it, that's what you want, right? You want to brown it. It's got to be like a nice burnt sienna, and not a burnt brown. You know, not a Charlie Brown either. Totally brown. $10. What am I going to spend it on? Lunch. It's gone. You know, it's like that. Yeah, so whatever. I know I can skis around. I know like tomorrow I'm supposed to hang with Savvy. He'll buy me a burger up at friggin' pub. At Little River Pub. I love those burgers. Yeah, and I'm gonna carry the camera around tomorrow. So hopefully get some cool footage. Just hanging out, doing stuff, going to the store. 2 acolytes again, but this time I'm hoping to do it in a vertical format, so it's a long video. It's hard to explain, right? Yeah, I was talking to him about it. I said, you know, like something I always like about YouTube is like I get to share things with people, but like the experience of making videos is so lonely sometimes because like you're by yourself, you know, you like other people, whatever. So, did you see the Happy Halloween video? Or it says, and then something earlier happened. I got a couple more shots of him with. I just like with that Michael Myers' his kid Riker has the Michael Myers thing on, and I'm like, dude. I literally texted him like later that night after I put that out. I was like, dude, Tiny Michael Myers needs to be a thing on this channel. Like every few months, we're gonna go out and shoot a shit ton of it, right? And then just like every few months, just trickle it out, you know. Um, so, Al, like, I thought I've explained this a couple times. I really don't eat well. I don't buy things off the shelf. Okay, when I have a burger, I get like just the burger and cheese because that's all I really want to taste. Maybe a little bit of I throw some potatoes on there or whatever. But basically, here's how this place does it. They take like seasoned salt, pepper, and then they mix it into the burger. That's it. They don't put it like fancy seasonings, no Montreal shit in it, right? Right? And then if you want a smash burger, they take the patty, they split it in half, and they do the smash out on the onions if you want the onions. I don't really like the onions, but you know, real simple, delicious. You know, just is that Vaughn or Value? It's Vaughn, made in the USA, Value brand. Anyway, sorry. Sometimes, yes. I like a nice slow cooked onion. Like in chili, it bangs. Anyway, so and then I also I'll get the fries loosely cooked or whatever, or lightly cooked. But what they do is they take a whole big potato, like one that's like this size, like, and they put it into the thing. They chop it and then they blanch it real quick. They blanch them, toss them in the water. They pop them onto like a drying rack where it drips out, and then like a fan heats them. It's really cool. And then as soon as the fan's done running its cycle, they take it and they take this whole tray and they go into the friggin' fryer. Fried once, right? Fried twice, like Five Guys, right? See, like, you know, I don't I don't like paying like 10, 12 bucks for a burger, but I know when it's worth it, and this burger's worth it. And then like here's the deal, like I know the guy who owns the place, right? Faisal, right? And I was like, Faisal, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, dude, you remember me? He was like, nah, man, I don't remember you. I was like, how can you not remember me, man? Like, we came up in the same area, right? I named like all his cousins and shit. Like I was like, yo, I know fucking Fadi, I know fucking Sandiman, I know like all these guys. They're all like Arabic dudes. So take from that what you will. Anyway, anyway, so he's like, dude, I don't remember you, right? And then I pulled my sunglasses off and I pulled my hat off. And he's like, holy shit, it's the XO. I was like, yeah, it's me. So now you remember I was a rapper back in the day. Yeah, dude. So we used to hang out with friggin' Vic and Zach and all those cats. Yeah, I was in my 20s, man. Anyway, look. You know, the burgers are so good. And the fries are like fresh made. They're really good. I can't complain about that place. And then I was saying to Faisal, right? I was like, dude, every time we order burgers, it's like three of us. We're all eating the burgers. We're just sitting there, like, just going, man, these burgers are so good. And they're like, yeah, this burger's so good. Yeah, dude, man, I can't believe this burger's so good. It's like, it's like the burger becomes the entire reason why we're there instead of like hanging out with friends. My neck is all cricked up. I have to redo all my pillow. I have like a neck pillow, and I gotta redo it. And I sleep at a slight like angle up, so yeah. I'm a big ass dude, man. So very tasty indeed. But yeah, hopefully get some double acolyte stuff. Me and Savvy. Eddie and Savvy, by the way. You know, I literally kept saying to him, I was like, he kept calling me Matt. And I was like, dude, you gotta call me Eddie. It's like I call you Savvy every fucking day of your life, unless I really need to say your actual name and get your attention. I say it every day. He's like, all right, bet. I was like, cool, all right. So we're done with that. Because Eddie and Savvy better than Matt and Savvy. Well, we'll both have a bit of a ring. It doesn't make a difference. Oh, shit. That neck shit is going on. Anyway, so, yeah, like I said, I don't really have much to talk about aside from I just wanted to talk to someone tonight. And it was just really, it was like a lady named Sari here earlier. It was really cool. You know, so hopefully new people show up like that, ask me stuff. She asked about the owl thing. She's like, what is that owl sign? I was like, well, it's an owl sign, right? Explained why I had it, how I got it. And then I moved this cord right here. There's a cord here. And I said to her that she could just take a photo, crop it, and then use Google search to see if she could find a copy of it. You know, so she could have her own night owl. And I mean, dude, if I can find out, so you get them distributed, I'll fucking buy them, pay for them, sell them to y'all. But I'm sure you just go online and find them. But yeah, so I gotta figure something out. Next few days, I'm gonna do a whole new setup somewhere inside where I can at least smoke a bowl. Winter is coming. But once it's here during the summer, I can use it in the AC. So it's a good thing on both sides, right? Well, like that's the thing, Al. Like I bought it for the fuck of it. That's exactly why it's here, right? You see, like I saw it in the thrift store. It's $10. I think it's like $30 retail, 35 retail or something. My point is, like, I saw it in the thrift store. We were talking, we were having fun the whole time. Always having fun, right? Except for that one time that you'll never live down. That's one memory that's gonna goose step into history for you. Time to start planting some garlic. It is actually, and potatoes if you want to do potatoes. Get them in before the frosts. Let them hibernate. Cold soil, that's really something that changes the fucking factors there. Although, I mean, what am I going to talk about, dude? You're out there growing mushrooms and shit. And I mean, next year I need to do some green beans. I need to do an elevated garden for mom. So hopefully there'll be some more damn traction on the channel. Yeah, it's like this, right? Owl, when I came up on the channel here, I had all the money to buy tools or whatever. Sometimes I just had to buy the tool because I needed it. And now it's the complete opposite. I don't have no money for tools. I don't need tools to buy to get a job done, right? Honestly, I'm looking at tools. I'd like to get paid soon, but I don't see that coming anytime. I got a couple prospects out there, and I got a lady who is like dead set on putting a window in part of her wall that I don't think needs it or should have it, but I don't know. You know, reality is, dude, like, I'm here at the precipice. Should I spend more time here doing YouTube stuff, or should I spend time making money out there? And right now I have no time other than all of it to do YouTube stuff. Unfortunately, for the next week, I kind of don't, right? I got, like, shit that I got to do. Well, it's like I said, like, you know, I try to come on every night, an hour or something, maybe two, maybe three, get trashed, hopefully. Not always. You know, and then, you know, maybe tell you where I'm at in my life. You know, I'm chatting, you're chatting. You got a question, ask me stuff, right? yeah, it's just it's not that it's tiring, right? It's actually like it's comforting to be able to have a place where you can come. Like Owl will show up, people will show up. You know, and I was like thinking about like I shouted briefcase, and I was like a little upset that he wouldn't shout me back when he had like gotten success, but at the same time, like I get it, like so it's like a no shout out zone, right? And then you know, reality is like, you know, it's and he did that weird AI stream, another weird fucking moment. But it's like, you know, he's experimenting, I'm experimenting, I'm trying to figure out exactly what works best. I know I got to expand my show lineup soon. Like I'm already doing like 4 shows. I just need something different that's going out there, so you guys don't get so like tempted into like just being okay with me like putting something up and then being a like and then a flip, because I hate that. And you see the audience retention numbers when they're doing it. Most people who don't know, they'll watch the whole and then like, I did something radically different for the last 15-sec movie rec. I just did a calm and quiet voice, like a little whispery voice. So, I mean, I'm still moving and sticking. I just, like, if I had, like, a shit ton of money or I had a shit ton of, like, you know, stuff coming in, boom, 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 boom. Cool stuff all the time. Just like Brew Harry House. Although Brew Harry House, I almost died doing it. So, and I almost died basically doing this channel. So, you know. Cheers to OISL, to everyone, to everything, to this whole place. This is some weird construct, some safe haven, a garage where someone's drinking beer and smoking cigs, talking all the shit you want. Just talk shit nice, though. Grew up in the South. It's been weaved into my mythos. Anyway, look. It's not about how much you can make off of what you do. It's about how much you can make while you have the time to do it. Life's too short to put other people's lives into context when you and they are different people. I ate tacos as well. I didn't eat tacos today, though. You know what's been killing me? That friggin' flaming hot Frito burritos back at Taco Bell. They fucking added some twist to it. Now it's a $6 instead of a $3. And like when it first came out, it was like $1.50. I remember one year they discontinued that item very abruptly, and I got a whole bag of flaming hot Fritos out of it. It was so good. I did like. Someone's like, you know, this dude finger bangs chicks with the Cheeto dust. I was like, no, it's the flaming hot Frito dust, right? The red dust all over my fingers. Well, here's the other thing. My new rebuttal to that, when it's like this guy finger bangs or whatever, yakety yak, like with Cheeto dust, I'll be like, no, it's actually with bugles, and I put them on my finger and then go after it. 89-cent tacos, dude. That was when I was 16, bro. Dude, it was like 1996. Sorry. That's a beer down, yeah. And now I can throw it. Score! Goal! Goal, 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 score! And he hits it on a freaking hook shot, lost, and don't even know what the heck he's doing. Never played sports a day in his life. This is a gigantic friggin' weirdo with hammers. Hammers! Yeah, 12-pack. Yeah, dude. Dude, I remember the heyday of Taco Bell. You can get like a Supreme for like, Yeah, I remember the grillers. Yeah. I love it when they bring out those chicken taquitos, man. Now I'm getting hungry. Value brand. If you're new here and you're just watching, buy a bump cap. It's got a substrate inside, and it protects your head when you're under a cabinet or you're working in a crawl space, something like that. It's made by Milwaukee. You put your own morale patch on it. It's about $30, or you can buy an insert. It'd be a hell of a trick, wouldn't it? Rubber hand. Put a rubber hand on the table. Anyway, look. I'm rolling down. Oh, Wise Out, thanks for being here, man. You know, life's pretty fucking stupid and tough and dumb and idiotic. But having friends, having people who believe in you, fucking helps. It does. So the grillers there was like one that was like beef, cheese, nacho cheese, and like fucking red strips. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Alright, anyway, so I was in a car accident at 17, and that coincided with a huge campaign, Taco Bell and friggin' Godzilla with Matthew Broderick in it. And Matthew Broderick movie was tied heavily into that, and they had the dog or whatever at the time. Yo quiero Taco Bell, right? So I was on my way to get Taco Bell when I got in the car accident. And then for the entire week, when I couldn't eat anything, when I couldn't eat any single thing at all, a single scrap of food, only thing I saw on the 3 channels I had in the hospital was Yo quiero Taco Bell, Godzilla Taco Bell commercials. Viva Gorditas, right? Like, yeah. Torturous freaking week in the hospital. The first thing I ate when I could eat food, by the way, was Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Taco Bell, dog. Shut up. You should not be named. He is not named. I'm ripping your nose off. Now that's going to be there for every stream. I hope it doesn't get distracting. Anyway, so, like I said, tomorrow, I'm supposed to hang out with Savvy. Hopefully, take the camera and the monopod. And this monopod is not just a tiny cane, it's like a gigantic cane. And hopefully I'll get some good footage out of him and me. Like on Smiling Friends. One of my favorite jokes is like, can I buy that box of paper clips? That's one of my favorite ones. He's like, oh, I'm not a flashback. I'm just, I actually died after you left. But yeah. Trust me when I say it's about a 6-foot tall cane. And I have options. I'm just trying to find my microphones. If I can find my microphones, it would really help. But I'm guessing they're in my room or something. I don't know. I don't know where they went. This is what pisses me off. Someone says, move this shit. It's all shit in your, it's thousands of dollars in equipment. You know, it's like, move this shit. Yeah, dude, you should see the new ones. They're really good. And when you get done with that, look up Happy Tree Friends. That's another good one. That's a murderous bunch of cute animals. If you haven't seen it. But yeah, it's like War of the Worlds here. I'm gonna film the War of the World. I know I'm a giant child. It's cool. It's actually not cool, but it is cool. Yeah, you see, like my son's mother was like showing him Happy Tree Friends when he was like 5 or something. I was like, all right, whatever. Now we wonder why he's so fucking weird. I mean, not being my son discounted, right? Well, I mean, like I always looked at it like this, right? I didn't really have that big of a problem with it because I remember like seeing, like people get or like not people, but like characters get flattened by giant rocks. It's like seeing like characters get lit on fire. Like it's like I said in the review or the recommendation for Last Action Hero. I said this. I think this came out. I was like 12 or 11 or something, right? And I already got all the notes in it. I didn't want to be like a cynical, old soul-eyed looking motherfucker, but apparently I am. So I just lived up to that every day of my life. And the best part about the way I try to explain to people is I think Billy, he asked me for some sage wisdom, right? And I said, and I was like, I don't know if I got any, right? So you ask me something, and I'll just say something, and it'll just sound like sage wisdom, and it'll just be like my opinion. But look, I gotta go. I got more videos to do for tomorrow. If you want videos tomorrow, I gotta go. I have 2 minutes and 14 seconds, so I can tell you that. I got 2 minutes, 14 seconds to crack this beer, hang out for another couple minutes, let it go off, and then cut out. So if you got any questions, anything, any like plumbing, electrical, automotive questions, I know about all that stupid crap. Yeah. Want to know how to change the tire? It's pretty easy, actually. In the manual, car manual, it actually tells you how to do it. At least it should, and it should come with a car manual. Unless it's a Tesla, it's got like a screen. You're gonna be like, "Show me how to do stuff, Tesla. Why isn't the screen working?" But yeah, I don't know. There's League of Super Evil. Did you ever see League of Super Evil, OSL? That's got the guy from Invader Zim in it. The guy who plays Zim in it. I love Invader Zim. That's probably one of my favorites right there. What about Oblongs? You ever watch Oblongs? That's a great freaking show. What else can I think about here? I mean, dude, Space Ghost, Aqua Teen, friggin' yeah, dude, Invader Zim. I love that show. That's a good show. It's like when true talent gets a show, it's exceptional. They should have done a movie. Actually, that's the thing that kills me. They could still do a movie. They could still do a movie. Zim win. Zim win. Zim win. Zim 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 win win. Guess I gotta throw one in every freaking stream, don't I? Also, Barbarian Sword. Ha! How about you? Ha ha! I might have accidentally stabbed myself. My bad. Just gonna do the rest of the stream like this, eh? Do you know about MK Ultra? What are you trying to sell me? Like a internet plan or something? Is that a new internet plan? MK Ultra? Up to 10 gigabytes or something, right? Is that what that is? That's what that is, right? It's like the new internet shit from like Google or something. MK Ultra. It sounds like a Google product. Slowly. Is that like that new perfume from Chanel? It's that new Chanel friggin' MK Ultra perfume. Is that what that is? Oh no. That's a motorbike, right? It's like a Kawasaki MK Ultra. And the reason why is because you like turn the key. It's like MK Ultra. That's not how you ride a bike. I just
Yeah, fuck, man. I need to go to bed soon.
finally, freaking spot in my neck fucking popped. I guess here's the sage wisdom for tonight. If you gotta fart really bad in public, go into the bathroom. You don't know what you're gonna unleash when you unleash the beast. But if you must in public, own it. Catch you guys later. Peace out. Mad love, chicken grease, all that, whatever people say, whatever the kids say, bibbity bop, drip drop, whatever. All right, so yeah, fart joke, ending line, call sign, subscribe.